Have you ever wanted a personal finance expert? The next best book summary is Principles of Money by Matthew Mulwa. He is comparable to that sage friend who has seen it all and understands how to make your money work in your favor. This book is essentially a money playbook, full of straightforward but effective guidelines. You don't have to read the entire thing in hours since I'm here to simplify it for you. You'll be equipped to begin creating a more promising financial future by the time you finish reading this summary. Join the journey. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video to stay updated on our latest content. What is money? Is the title of Chapter 1. It's a tool that helps us manage resources, assesses worth, and allows trade in addition to being more than just paper or coins. Making wise financial decisions requires an understanding of the role that money plays. The following are the key lessons this chapter imparts to us. First, money as a medium of exchange. By offering a uniform method of exchanging goods and services, money makes transactions easier. Bartering would be difficult and time-consuming without money. Number 2, money as an accounting unit. Money allows us to quantify and contrast the worth of other objects. It enables us to determine the price of an item and if it is worthwhile to trade in or purchase. The origin of money is the title of Chapter 2. We examine the origins and development of money, knowing where the money came from antiquated barter systems to the sophisticated money we use today, allows us to better appreciate its evolution and significance in our lives. What details does this chapter provide? First, the barter system. Originally, commodities and services were traded directly between individuals. The double coincidence of wants requirement, that is, the desire for what the other person had to offer, was one of this method's drawbacks. Number 2, the origin of money. Early communities used intrinsically valuable objects, such as metals, shells, or beads, as a method of exchange to get over the limits of barter. Transactions were facilitated by the widespread acceptance and worth of these things. Chapter 3's title is How to Be Wise with Money. Focuses on doable methods for prudent money management. It's not only about investing or saving, it's also about making wise choices that complement your values and financial objectives. Here are several strategies we ought to understand. First, establish specific financial objectives. Identify your financial goals, such as debt repayment, property ownership, or retirement savings. Your financial decisions are guided by well-defined goals that also keep you motivated. Step 2, establish a budget. Monitor your earnings and outlays to comprehend where your funds are being spent. A budget aids in cost control, increased savings, and allocation of funds to your financial objectives. What money can buy and what it can't buy is the title of Chapter 4. Although money is a powerful tool, it cannot control or influence all elements of life. Recognizing these limits enables us to control expectations and recognize true value. What knowledge is so affected by this chapter? First, money may buy convenience and comfort. You may buy products and services that make life easier, like a cozy home, first-rate medical care, and entertaining activities. Number 2, money cannot buy happiness. Although money might ease stress and offer stability, it cannot ensure contentment or happiness over the long term. Meaningful experiences, personal development, and relationships are typically the sources of true happiness. The title of Chapter 5 is How to Accumulate Money. Focuses on practical methods for gradually building money. To increase your financial assets, you must do more than simply work harder. You must also save, invest, and make wise financial decisions. What specifics is this chapter going to provide? First, live below your means. Set aside money for unneeded expenses and manage your money to keep spending under control. The first step to building money is to save more than you spend. Number 2, save often. Develop the habit of saving by allocating a certain percentage of your monthly income. If at all possible, automate savings to maintain consistency. Why are the rich and the poor? Is the title of Chapter 6. We look at the causes of the wealth gap between rich and poor. Comprehending these variables aids in identifying the collective and individual components that lead to economic disparity and can direct us in making knowledgeable choices about accumulating wealth. What can we learn from this chapter? First, education and skills. More education and specialized training frequently translate into improved employment prospects and increased pay. Long-term financial success can be strongly impacted by educational investments. Second, financial results can be influenced by financial literacy, which includes knowledge of how money is managed through investing, budgeting, and debt management. Better financially literate people are more likely to get wealthy and make wise selections. Chapter 7, What the Rich Do in Secret But the Poor Don't Do, is the title. It exposes the routines and behaviors that affluent people frequently adhere to behind the scenes that support their financial prosperity. These techniques are essential for creating and preserving wealth, even though they are not always obvious. Important observations to make in this chapter are as follows. First, constant learning and self-improvement. Well-to-do people frequently make investments in their personal growth by learning new things, being trained, and developing new skills. They can keep ahead in their investments and jobs because of this ongoing learning. Number 2, creating multiple income streams. Wealthy people often establish supplementary revenue streams through enterprises, side ventures, or investments. Income diversification improves overall financial stability and reduces risk. Chapter 8's title, How the Rich Think versus How the Poor Think. It compares and contrasts the attitudes and mindsets of affluent and less affluent people. Gaining an understanding of these cognitive distinctions can help one better understand how attitude influences decision-making and financial success. What new information does this chapter offer? First, growth versus fixed mentality. Wealthy people tend to have a growth mentality, which is the belief that intelligence and ability can be acquired through work and education. They welcome challenges and see setbacks as chances for improvement. On the other hand, people with a fixed attitude could shy away from challenges and think their skills are unchanging. Number 2, possibilities versus restrictions, the abundance of possibilities and opportunities. They actively search for new projects, capital, and advancements. The impoverished, on the other hand, frequently feel trapped in their existing circumstances and may concentrate on constraints and hurdles. There you have it, a summary of Matthew Mulwa's financial sage advice. Recall that tiny steps can result in significant financial gains. Take one suggestion at a time and try not to get overwhelmed. Please hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.